everyone. Welcome. Hope you're doing well today. Well, today I am talking about Prince Harry and our story in this epic soap opera of the imitation of royal life is heading in the direction that I've always said it would. Oh yes, it's going there. And if you're not following and if you're not paying attention, you're going to miss out. Because this is an epic drama that is yet again coming to a huge climax of epic proportions. And I'm going to talk about that today. So you're understanding and you're clear about what has recently happened with Harry and how we are on track to this very big, explosive, inevitable drama, this real life drama that we are currently living in. Oh yes, it's coming, folks. So let's get into it. Well, thanks everyone for being here with me today and for all of my new subscribers. Remember to follow me on Facebook as I put out videos of my relationship with Otis. He is just so entertaining for me because he's my first dog. I have never had a dog before, and he is just like opened me up to a whole new world of dog ownership. So you get to follow a little bit of that around my life with Otis on my Facebook page. And also, if you want to be a member on my Patreon or my YouTube members, I'm putting up content around my life and when I've gone to the United Kingdom, when I've gone to a couple of Lady C's balls, I've gone to visit my son in Germany. There's lots of content on my Patreon and my YouTube members video. Slightly more content on the Patreon than the YouTube members, but you know, it's all good. So putting stuff out there, and yeah, please sign up if you want to see more. Let's just really quickly talk to you about what's going on. It looks like Harry has extended an olive branch to his brother. Most recently, we know that he was in the United Kingdom and he was not staying far from where his brother lives with his family. And I believe that he has met with his brother. He did not meet with the Queen, but there are some people that are saying that he is meeting with the King secretively. I'm not so sure about that because I think Camilla, the gatekeeper, she's like putting a no on that. He's not going to be stressed, and I don't think that they are allowing the King to see Harry. We know the King was over in Italy and didn't have time to, you know, be with Harry or to meet up with Harry. But I do think that William and Harry have talked and that Harry wants to go back to the United Kingdom. And I've always said it. That's right, folks. I've always said it because it makes sense. Harry no longer wants to be in California. I mean, this man is flying back and forth all the time. This is a man that does not want to be in California. Meghan is doing what she is doing. She is doing her as ever, doing her podcast. She don't have time for anything else. And as I sit here and speak to you, I do believe that this couple is heading for divorce. It is going to happen. As sure as I am sitting here, it is going to happen because Harry is miserable. He wants his family back. He wants his relationship with his brother back. Now, he's putting also, I believe, an ultimatum up. And this is what I'm talking about. So, fears Prince Harry could be penning a sequel to Spare, focusing on his legal battle for security and blasting royals for not helping him. I mean, think about it. Harry is used to his family helping him. Harry is used to getting what he wants. And he's saying now, I believe, because of what has come out, that if this is denied, his security is denied, he is going to do something not good for the royal family. And also, they're saying that he is no longer speaking with Eugenie. Things have soured on that relationship. A close friend has mentioned that Harry misses his family but feels cut off, stating that no one is speaking to him anymore. And I think perhaps if William did speak with him, it was very limited. It was short. It wasn't indulged. It wasn't cultivated to a degree that Harry would have felt the warm fuzzies. I think he was feeling very cold, William was, towards Harry. That's what I believe. Now, Buckingham Palace is on red alert over fears that Prince Harry could be writing a second book over his legal battle for security. Now, last week he attended the hearing at the Royal Courts of Justice in London, where he claimed the removal of his security in the UK was a ploy to trap him in the royal family. And if that is not a bold-faced lie, I don't know what is. Because before that, he was talking about how he was forced out by the royal family. This man doesn't know if he's coming or going. He is so delusional about his own life. He doesn't know what to do. Harry is in a position of trauma right now. As sure as I'm sitting here, Harry is in a traumatic situation right now. Now, after the 2-day proceedings were over, Harry said his worst fears had been confirmed by security evidence that was heard at the hearing. So there were some things that Harry heard about, because we can remember from the hearings that they had to do some things behind closed doors because it was too sensitive for it to be revealed in public. So there's some things that have happened that Harry is saying that is really shocking, and it's evidence around some things that have happened around his family that would shock people, things that he could mention in a book. Now, this is what is also interesting, that the Duke is also saying that he was hurt at the treatment he and Meghan had received, and implied that it would be difficult to heal the divide. And speaking outside of the court, Harry said that he and his wife thought a life of their own away from the royals would help improve relations within the family. Harry is just a big contradiction. He really is. I mean, he's saying things. He's not really sounding very clear about anything. He's confused. He is in a position of trauma, like I said. This man is definitely going to be in a position that is going to make him, I think, decline ever so slowly, continually. Because there's no way to resolve this rift with his family or with Meghan. Because Meghan doesn't want what Harry wants. Harry is in a position that he can't turn either way. And so he is in, I think, a position to just do major destruction, because he doesn't have anything that's going to relieve the hurt he is feeling. His family is not going to budge as long as he's with Meghan. Even if he wants to still be with Meghan, he can't be with his family. If he doesn't want to be with Meghan, then he's with his family, and then he's away from Meghan. Like, where is the compromise to have the best life ever? Harry is in a position now that I think he could do something very destructive to himself, because he has nothing to lose at this point. And he could write a book. And they're saying that the palace is on red alert, because they have heard some things. I think Harry has given his family an ultimatum, because he's used to being helped. And if he's not getting what he's used to with that spoiled, bratty entitlement that we know he is used to, he is going to definitely up the ante. He already said it. He hinted when he was writing his book, and during then also he discovered secrets during the hearings, particularly regarding the treatment of him and Meghan, that will shock us all. So he's dangling things to get what he wants. He's found out new information from the hearings that he knows he can reveal to make things hurt real bad for the royal family. Oh yes, and he'll do it. It is a veiled threat, essentially, that he will tell all if it doesn't go the way he wants it to. So I think seeing what could come out of the decision from this court hearing is going to give us the information to know what Harry could do. I think he is definitely going to do something to hurt his family if he doesn't get what he wants around the security. Now, palace aides are now braced for further bombshells as to whether Harry actually intends to save some of the juicier material for a second memoir. And here's the part that I think is really interesting, because they're saying that even if Harry wins the appeal, the Royal and VIP Executive Committee may not be compelled to grant the Sussexes their wish to restore their security. So it's already one thing to get it in your favor, it's another for what you just got in your favor to be implemented. And that's, I think, the part that Harry could end up seeing a door shut in his face if they are not complying with the court order, or I don't know what the ramifications of that would be, but that's also something that you would have to deal with. And we also have to remember that Harry has said that he is driven by exposing injustice and would continue to fight regardless of the outcome. And I think that right there tells you everything. Harry is in a position now where he's trying to go back to the United Kingdom for good. He knows Meghan won't go. He knows the security could be a somewhat resolved for him if he gets it. But if he doesn't get it, it's just more loss for Harry. He's lost so much already. The palace is preparing because they know Harry could just do anything. And Harry is in a position now where he is primed for doing something destructive. That's what he could do. We've seen him do it, and he will continue to do it if he doesn't get what he wants. But at the end of the day, I think the one thing that is going to happen is this marriage is over. It is not going to work out. And there are also reports that Harry is living in New York City. We know that the king has also purchased some property in the New York area. Now, some of you were saying to me that it was for diplomats, it was for other reasons. But hey, I think that's definitely something to look at. Regardless of who it's for, Harry's father bought some property in New York City, and so you look at all the things that are happening. And you can see we're on track. We can see that Harry is fighting continually. He's got this big issue now with his charity Santa Bali that he's left. I mean, the man continues to lose as long as he's with Meghan. She has brought these problems on him. I've talked about how she was the problem around all the Santa Bali issues. So Harry, in order to get out of this disgusting situation that he is currently in, he's got to let go of Meghan. And I think the honeymoon period is over. Harry is looking at her as the reason. And now we have to wait to see what Harry will do depending on what happens with his court case. I know that they are saying that Harry has extended an olive branch to his brother. I think William is probably okay with possibly speaking to Harry. But that woman, Meghan, she got to go. He is not tolerating her, and he doesn't have to. There are also reports that Prince William could be stripping the titles once he becomes king, because if Harry and Meghan speak out against the royal family again, there's these back and forth, there's no win-win for anybody. There's no win-win. All it is a soap opera. And this soap opera was started by Meghan Markle, that troublemaker of an American woman. That's right, I said it. She's a troublemaker. You best be believing that. Okay. That's all I have for this one. We will wait to see what happens after the decision around Harry's court case. And I can tell you right now, this is a big shakeup. This is something that is going to be very explosive, because when you have children involved and marriages break up, it gets nasty. It gets real nasty. And we're going to be waiting to see what happens, because I know that Meghan girl, she going to keep doing what she's doing, and she don't care. She doesn't care one lick. I'm telling you, I know that woman like the back of my hand. All right. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.